Well, good afternoon and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now I think just for a nice quick video we would look at some plants that have already flowered. The flowers have died off but they're growing very well, and we'll just have a look at them. And the first one in front of you is the Adonte Blossom. Now if you remember, I think it's about 5 weeks ago, it finished blooming with some gorgeous blooms on it, and just notice now, let's get the camera, that it's putting up two nice growths here. So that's a nice start for next spring, something like that. That's if I've still got this plant, that, by the way, because as you know, I'm going to close down the greenhouse. We can't afford the electric bills on 3 kilowatt heaters running 24 hours a day. You know, it just break you in a few months. So I'm closing the greenhouse down and I'm going to get rid of a lot of plants. But I'll just show you these for the time being that are doing quite well. This one was given to me a few months ago, and I don't know what the label is, but it was like just a little seedling thing. I think it's something like a Wilsonaria or something like that, but it's only a tiny plant. And I can't read the label because it's all been rubbed off. But I'm pleased to say that I got it like this, with one little pseudobulb there, and there's another nice new growth started there. So that's going to get a much bigger plant. And that only being a small plant, I might find room for that indoors till it gets a little bit bigger. And this is another one that's been doing quite well. This was the Alicera or Bialara Pagan Love Song. And as I said, this bloomed a few weeks ago. They all died off. But this is coming up with beautiful new growth. It's shot up. As you can see here, all this has come up since it bloomed. So that's absolutely marvellous. So that's going to make a nice big plant. Hopefully, and I hope it blooms as well as it did this year. Here's another one that I had a bit of trouble with last year. It's Leila Goldiana. And as you can see, it's got two nice growths on it there. But on one growth, the leaves are sort of, what I should say, 3/8 red, or even more than that, half red. And the other growth, the leaves are perfectly green. So why that happened, I've no idea. But I'm pleased to say, and it was hiding behind the growths. This nice new growth here. So that's coming up very nice, because these are absolutely gorgeous when they do bloom. Absolutely lovely. So that's another one I'm hopeful for the end of this year or the beginning of next. Leila Goldiana. And this is a nice looking plant, growing very nicely. It's Proseccia green Hornet, and its name has been changed many times. I think it was Epidendrum before, and now it's changed to something else, and I just can't remember what it is. But native to Florida, and a very, very beautiful plant, and the perfume of it is absolutely wonderful. No brand new growths on it, because these are flowering off the growth from last year. So I'm hoping that when, or just before these die off, there's some new growth going to start up, because they're well worth keeping, these plants. Absolutely gorgeous perfume on them. Proseccia green Hornet. Here's another one that's doing very well, and this is a big plant that I split up, and this is the largest division of it. And you can tell the old leaves on it, because they're black underneath, or a very dark brown. There's one there and one there, but all the new growths are nice and green. Absolutely lovely. And I'm pleased to say this is coming up with 8 new growths on it. If I can just show you, there's 3 or 4 there, as you can see them. 1, 2, 3, another one there. And if I turn it round, there's some more coming up down here. Some coming up there, if I can see it. Where are we? There. And another one there. So that's doing very nicely. That should put some beautiful blooms out next year. Coleogyne glandulosa. And I'll use a phragmipedium that I'm not happy with. Well, I am in some respects, but very unhappy in other. Because it sent 2 new growths up, and one of them has blackened off. And you can see there, that's terrible. And the other one is doing okay. The old growth is round the back, and that needs to come off. But I haven't time to repot it today, so I'll save that for another time where I've got a few to repot. I've got a Paphiopedilum to repot that I won at an auction, and it's in far too big of a pot. So I'll put that in a smaller one, and I'll do this at the same time. And this is, I think it's a Fritz Schomburg, but I'll just check on that. Now Sheila gave me this one, and it's just got 2 pseudobulbs, that's all it is. And it's a Chisis bractiescens, I think that's what it's called. And it's been in this pot for ages. It had no roots on, it was just stuck together at the bottom. But now, I mean, I can't do it now with one hand because it's so heavy it's going to fall over. It's quite solid in the bottom, and it's been in there, what, 2 or 3 months, and absolutely no new growth whatsoever. But it's a lot firmer in the pot, so it looks like the roots are growing, and they're quite huge pseudobulbs, these, and they're supposed to be absolutely large flowers and very, very nice. But so we'll see how that gets on. If anybody knows, should I just, I mean, I'm not watering it. My understanding is when you just get pseudobulbs like this, like you do in every other variety of orchid, you don't water it until you start new growth coming up, and then you sort of give them a good drenching. But there's nothing coming up on here, so it's not getting watered. Chisis bractiensis. And for the last one, I'm pleased to say that this Diplodenia sanderi, or mandevilla as they call them, brilliant red colour, is growing very, very nicely, and it's just spreading itself across the top there. And for the first time since it's been in the greenhouses, since I've had it, it looks like it's coming into flower. So I'm very pleased at that because the flowers are very, very beautiful. Some coming up there as well. So I'll keep my eye on that one and look forward to seeing some blooms on it. So thanks very much for watching. Until next time. Thanks to all my subscribers. I could do a few more. But until next time, thank you very much for taking a look, and I'll see you later. Bye.